Hey, Brian from Garage Mall. Today I have the 6-in-1 ratcheting wire crimping tool set. So it comes with a bunch of little different dies and stuff that you can put on it. So let's open it up, check it out, and see how it works. Okay, so opening the tool set, you got the crimper here. So basically you squeeze in and then push on this, and that will basically release the jaws. So very cool. And it takes a little bit of pressure concerning how this works. And then these are all the different dies that you can put on simply by using a Phillips head screwdriver, and then that will release that, and we'll show you that in a second. But let me show you the crimping action with this on here already. So if you're going to take some electrical wire, and then basically I kind of like fold them over just to make a tighter fit. And then basically you just kind of like put it in there, let it bottom out. And then on this one we're going to use the yellow selector, and then we're going to put it in there, and then basically just crimp it down until it's completely set, and then pull back on this lever, and then you have a nice fit, nice tight connection on that. So very useful, very cool. And like I said, you get all these different dies in here that you can do a bunch of different things with. And then let's take this one out, and then we get a Phillips head screwdriver. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be matching these up and make sure you have the right orientation. So that is basically how that is going to go together. So kind of hard to reverse because they're not going to fit together nice and smooth. So basically you just take your Phillips, screw comes out, and then these two dies basically slip out, and then you can put these in and make sure that they line up properly. We'll slide them down to about here, and then we can put our screws in and then tighten that die down. Before you tighten it all the way, crimp it down, make sure that they are lining up properly. So they are, so we can screw that down, make them snug. And then that is how you are all set to move on to your next die. And then again, just push it in, put your finger in there, open it up, and it's ready to go. But very cool, very simple tool to use. Anyway, Brian from Garage Mall, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.